Hello everyone, welcome back to the Funded Traders YouTube channel. In today's video, we have a special guest with us all the way from Nigeria. He just placed second in the TFT April trading competition. Without further ado, let's jump right in this thing. How you doing, my brother?
I'm fine, as you can see from my facial expression.
Yeah, you're looking real happy there, bro. Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
I'm Tajuddeen from Nigeria. I work 9 to 5 in the bank and I trade part-time. But hopefully, very soon, I trade fully.
Yeah, I mean, clearly you're doing something right, man. You finished second in the competition. You got that cash delivery. It's about to fly in right to your bank account. I mean, you're smiling on all 32 teeth, man. You look super happy, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so how did you actually start out in trading?
I started back in 2017. Me and my friends were gisting and they asked, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? And I told them, I just want to sit at home and make money. And introduced me to Forex. And from there, I never looked back. Constant practicing mentorship. And firstly, I met FTMO. I blew my first account on my phase 2. And I quitted for a year. I quitted for a year and I met MFF, blew several accounts, got paid once. And ever since then, just practicing and free competitions.
Yeah, so the free competitions, I mean, just think about the opportunity. You literally sign up for free, you get a free account and you're battling versus thousands, over 30,000 different individuals, and out of every trader you came out second place. Like, you are amazing, man.
That's crazy, really crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, your journey up to this point has been truly amazing, right? Like over 6 years of trading, different failed accounts, different breaches, and then you're here right now talking to me, man. It's an honor to meet you, bro.
The pleasure is mine.
Yeah. So what was your goal going into the this specific competition?
Top 100 at the very minimum 70th position. So I got to 70th position and my girl told me, do I know I can still go for number 1? I told her, that's crazy, man. That is way above my pay grade. Let's just leave it at this.
Yeah.
And I attempted going for number 1. I fell from 70th to 600 and something. I was so pissed that I grew my way back to top 80 back. And I was like, okay, I'm going to stop there. Then I think I didn't trade for 2 days. Then I went from 80 to 102. I was like, okay, I think I need to move up. From 102, I went to 60. From 60, I think to 30. From 30 to 13. It was from 13, I could smell blood. I was like, okay, I think I can get this.
You were looking out for the targets. Who are you going to snipe right out of that? So good job, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, so as we talked about, you've been trading for about 6 years. Do you know like how many accounts you failed or any personal accounts you had?
I blew my personal account twice, then prop firm account, I think 38 or so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a hard thing to just get over. It's so painful when it happens, because I mean, it's like, it's your money, it's your time, all the good trades in the market that went, and it's like, so yeah, it's so frustrating. But all we can do is get up and keep on moving forward. Our goal is in sight. Like when you can see some type of success, or you finally start getting some type of results, you can actually start to believe that you can do it. So.
And the funny thing is, the people around me, people that we trade together, they are kind of successful. So that's the more reason I was like, okay, I'm not going to give up. For as long as they can do it, then I have no choice but to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Because when you see like over the internet, people are successful, it's like, it's hard to like really latch on to that kind of success. But when like your friends or anyone in real life is like actually successful in trading, you're like, man, like I can do this too. I want to work from home. I want to sit back and just click some buttons on my phone. Give me that type of job.
The adrenaline that comes with it too.
Well, adrenaline, you have to get that out of your system, because that's not good. Yeah, let me give a quote from the previous competition winner. He said, "No emotions, only chart." So that's like the number one rule. It's such a simple praise, no emotion, only chart.
Only charts. I
Yeah,
love that.
just a quick update actually on Abstar. He finished first in the March competition. He just passed his phase 1 of his 300K challenge. So congrats to you, man. Honestly, I can't wait to see you funded, and you're doing a great job, man. What's the best advice you can give to some traders maybe trying to break into that top 100 of the competition?
Avoid greed. Make sure there's no greed in your game. Be very, very patient. Like very, very, you need it. And don't give up. Don't.
Yeah, because as you said, you were top 70 and you dropped to 600. I would retire. Yeah. I would retire after that point, man. No, I'm just kidding, man. Can't give up. Even if 600,000, 600 to 1,000 rank, there's still a chance, because every day people are breaching their accounts. There's so many news. There's so many factors that go into it. So you set your goal in sight. Exactly. You had some motivation from your girl, and you reached the second place, man.
Yeah.
What do you think is the most important skill needed in trading?
For me, it's still patience. I don't know if you can learn how to be patient, but that's one of the things that killed me the most in my early career. Like FOMO. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, it might not get there. Let me just enter. And once I enter, it goes against me. Clean.
Yeah, let me just enter is the last word spoken. Well, like it is. I don't know what it is about that. Like as soon as you enter, as the second, it just goes the other way.
It gets to you as if they are waiting for you.
Yeah, they're waiting for you. It's like it's always a test. So once you see that kind of play out a few times, you're like, okay, instead of FOMO, I'm just going to tape my hands together with duct tape so I can't press the button. And then you look at the market and you see, yeah, if I'm waiting, I see that it really does just keep going. And I don't need to FOMO. I can rather be patient, wait for my A+ setups, and just get a perfect entry instead of getting these $1 entries that will cost you thousands.
Nah, that's not working.
So what is your goal now that you've actually passed? Do you feel like you're going to clean out this challenge, or do you think it's going to be harder than the competition?
I think it's going to be harder than the competition. It's going to be harder because I'm an aggressive trader, but I'll try my very best just to make sure, because I don't want to blow this account. So I'll try my very best not to do it.
Yeah, so I mean, you're really aggressive, but hey, there's nothing wrong with you take the foot off the gas a little bit. Just cut it back a little bit, instead of pedal to the metal, you go 60% and then keep your risk tight. And for sure, I believe in you, man. You'll do it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so now that we've gone through some basic questions, I wanted to actually jump in to the data that I have gathered from your competition account. Okay, guys. So as you can see here, we have Anonymous, the mad Chad with us. Tajuddeen, the legend, has placed second in the competition. And here are all of his trades. As you can see from this column, we have 143 trades. He did mention he was an aggressive trader. 77 trades were winning and 65 were losing. So your win rate is about 54%. That's very good, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and as we can see with the average winning trade and average losing trade, I always, talk about this because there's so many different trading styles. You cannot really judge one trader to the other, because even if you're, maybe having a 30% win rate or like a 20% win rate, if your risk to reward is high enough, you can always make it and be profitable. So your average winning trade was 269, while you were only losing 720. So you were close to a 2.0 risk to reward. And I mean, look at your chart. You had an upward growth. You were climbing the mountain every single day, like one day, second day, third day, 2 weeks into the competition. You had a slight retracement right here, the Fibonacci. Yeah. What happened during this time?
That's when I dropped to 600.
Oh, yeah, I see. So you said, man, 10K down the drain. What am I doing? What am I thinking?
Right. I just had to get myself back. Okay, just go for your top 100. Leave number one alone. Let him be.
Yeah, and you can see there's like this trend line right here. Invisible trend line. Boom. And you absolutely just started this push, had another little drop. And from here, do you remember what kind of trades you took to make this giant climb?
I took the JPY pairs, and I aimed for 100 pips there because I could remember everybody at the top 10 were aiming for 100 pips on the JPY pair. I was like, okay, let me analyze those pairs and see if I can also do it. Sorry.
Yeah, so this climb you made, I mean, it seems to me like GBP JPY over these last like 3 or 4 competitions, I always see the top spots like completely killing this pair. What do you like specifically about JPY?
I actually don't like GBP JPY because I think I lost most on it. I think I lost most. So I had to delete it from my trading view, so I will not even check it again.
Yeah,
because it's very volatile. And my risk to reward, I cannot trade it. There's no room for movement.
Hey man, don't say you can't trade it because we're gonna cover your best trade, man. Your best trade on the account was a GBP JPY buy, man. So you did something right.
That was a one shot something.
Yeah, the one shot you had, and you absolutely crushed it. So let's take a look at the trade. It was like the first few days of the competition, maybe even the first day. I think first few days were like over the weekend.
Yeah.
And so we see this, drop on JPY, and you were waiting for. Did you enter while it was like falling, or how did you actually manage to catch this entry spot?
I had a buy limit set because I was going to play football that day, so I won't be live on my chat. So I had a limit on it.
I mean, there's nothing better than that, man. You set a limit, you come back, bang,
and profit.
5 was that. What was your stop loss like on that one? Because I put like around 30 tips.
My stop loss was on 25.
Oh, I mean, I was close, man. I was right on the money. That's what I was thinking. Is if you have this type of entry, there's no way you're gonna let it drop for like 50.
No.
I read this situation real nice, man. So yeah, I mean, you literally got in here with the buy limit, and it just soared. It just absolutely soared, and like throughout this entire day. By the end of the day, you came back from football, and what do you know? 6,200 profit from GBP JPY, man. So when you actually began, you had like this monstrous trade with GBP and Euro JPY. Was that at that point? Did you think, okay, I'm gonna like start pumping and start trying to increase and try to reach the top?
No. At that point, I was still on my top 70. I wasn't aiming for the top at that point. I was still top 70. Let me just get there slow and steady. I just wanted an account.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, and then as we see, just kept climbing. You had a 4,000 win, 5,800. You absolutely crushed it in this competition, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I think that about covers all of the data that I have. I mean, the only other thing I will say is break even win rate was only 36% and had a 54% win rate. So there was almost like no chance that you would keep dropping because of your spectacular win rate and risk to reward combo. I only saw substantial growth. So good job, man.
Thank you very much.
Do you actually have maybe like a 5-year plan that you're keen to follow, or are you just kind of going with the flow of things?
I'm just going with the flow for now.
Yeah, as you said, you've been working at this bank for so many years and been trading for over 6 years. So what's maybe like your short-term goal? Like, what do you really want to achieve this year?
This year, a funded account, minimum $100,000, and by December, I go on vacation.
Oh yeah. So where do you want to go on vacation, man?
Maldives or the Bahamas?
I mean, amazing beaches there, clear as the sky. So that is an amazing goal, and I believe in you, man. You'll do it.
Thank you very much.
And for the last question, I wanted to ask, how do you actually handle a string of losses? Like, what do you do specifically to stop yourself from, falling even deeper down the hole?
I close the trade, close my laptop, and go and play a game of football. Or just clear I avoid the chart at all costs.
Yeah, I mean, avoiding the charts, that's where you're going to do the damage, right? I mean, if you have your phone or laptop in sight, as long as your fingers can reach the button, you can make this mistake. So either throw them away or pick them up after you've had a time to cool off, and you're refreshed, you're ready, your mindset is strong, and you're striving towards your goals.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tajuddeen, it's been an absolute pleasure. I mean, I had a blast. I hope you had a great time in this interview. I hope the viewers at home enjoyed. And I mean, I wish you the best of luck on your challenge. Maybe we'll do a follow-up interview from the Bahamas.
Hopefully.
Yes, sir. Hopefully you'll be lounging in the chair. And at that point, all I will have to say is congratulations, man, because you're doing big things, bro.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, so thank you all for watching this video. I hope you had an amazing time and listening to Tajuddeen's journey. Make sure to leave a comment showing your support. And of course, leave a like and subscribe. Peace out, guys.
Bye.